Hey, what's going on? So here it is. I'm the Mad Hatter. I appreciate you guys still following me, still checking out the Mad Hatter Show podcast and hitting me up on YouTube and social media like Instagram, Twitter, whatever you might be on. But I know last year was a hard year for many, many people. A lot of devastating things happened, including myself, man. I have family members that passed and some who are still hospitalized, but it is what it is. And what I had decided to do in the middle of the year, well, all this was going on, my good friend Rob G, the General, I said, I'm gonna start attributing all these things to this year, start giving all that power to 2020. It was a bad year, it was a hectic year, no doubt about it, but I had to stop giving it power and start looking at the positive side of everything, how everything could be worse. Although a lot of devastating things happened to close family and friends and the community at large and the world at large, right? So as we go into 2021, this is my State of the Union address to you saying, let's be happy. Here's the thing why I bring that up. We are never taught to be happy. We are taught to go to school, make good grades, go to college, make good grades, figure out the career you want to be in, get on a career path, make as much money as you can, save all that money, get a wife or kid or a husband or whatever your situation is, and then, get old. And by the time you're 70, then maybe enjoy the last 3 years of your life. I know things have changed, and so 70 is not a bad number. You get to be there, it's a blessing. I get it. But this is the things that we're taught. But what we're never taught is how to be happy. I'll be honest with you. My whole upbringing was about we're broke, we're poor, got to get this money. So my focus has always been that. So up until like the last year before I quit my job, it had always been about money, just driven. I'm just, how can I make more? How can I make more? And you miss out on a lot of life because I was not built for happy. I was built for trying to get this bag. I was on a secure the bag movement was what I was all about. And not to say that I wasn't unhappy. I just didn't operate in trying to be happy at all. So, I lived a major part of my life not seeking happiness. I was seeking, as long as I got a bag, I'm good. And this is not to complain about anything that I achieved or anything like that, but it is to say that we need to start teaching a different and better way. And a better way is for you to seek your happy. And usually, if you seek your happy, your money will come to you, right? So I want to say for 2021, instead of saying I'm gonna lose weight and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and you know what usually happens when we do these resolutions is things that we want. I want to buy a car. I want a house. I need more clothes. I need things. I'm on this whole kick of getting rid of a lot of the things now anyway, because things don't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start exercising what makes you happy. So I want this year for you to be, how can you be happy? Whatever that may be. Does that mean that you have to really take a second look at that job that you're going to every day? And is that job making you sick? Do you like dread going into work every day? Not because it's a hassle. It's just you just don't like the place. You don't like the people. You don't like the atmosphere. And it's not giving you any satisfaction. If that's the case, you probably need to re-examine what's going on and start trying to figure out how you can be happy. So, what I'm encouraging you to do is to seek out happy in 2021, whatever that may be. Write a list of maybe 3 things that you think you need to do that will make you happy. Even if that means, and this is a big one, going to that job that pays you X amount of dollars. Is it really making you happy? If it's not, what can you do to make you happy, either while you're at that job or if you quit it? Can you survive not getting that salary? These are things that you have to consider. So I would like you to be on an expedition of happy this year as opposed to a thin year or a lose weight year. And part of your happy could be you losing weight or making more money. But ultimately, if you're not happy with yourself, what is it all worth? So be on an expedition of happy. That's what I want all of us to be on. So if you follow me, we're on an expedition of happy this year. I want you to start putting that in your children's ears. And I want you to, most importantly, put it in your ear. I want you to get it in your head. It's a hard concept. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe happy would be if you could just find 5 minutes in the day to just gather your thoughts. What could you do to accomplish that? Does it mean you got to wake up 5 minutes earlier? Does it mean before you come home in the evening, do you just sit in the car for 5 minutes, cut everything off, and think about all the reasons you should be thankful? Figure out what that thing is and then start operating and trying to find out. But look, I'm not preaching to you. I'm telling you, I'm on an expedition too, because I started cutting the things in my life that were not making me happy. Sure, I was doing my thing, and I was pretty well compensated, if you will. But was there happiness in there? Obviously, I'm here, so probably the answer is no. So that's what I'm on the expedition for now. Feeling much better about life these days because I just get up and however the big man wants to give it to me, I'm willing to accept it, be it bad, be it good, whatever the cards on the table are, I play the hand and I try to play it to the best of my ability. So let's go for that this year. So not a long message or anything like that because I just want you to focus on what is going to make you happy. And then what are you going to do to make you happy? Simple. Simple. That's my State of the Union address for 2021. I'm going to be checking in with you. I'm going to try to be more consistent about my post on the YouTube for the Mad Hatter channel. But I don't want it to be about interviewing this person and interviewing that person. I want it to be about growth of us as people and individuals. So I'm going to try to figure out ways as I grow to share my growth with you, and you can share with me. You can leave your comments about the growth and your expectations of what's going to make you happy. Leave it on the page. I would love to see it and hear about it. And we're going to just walk this walk together to Happy Land, wherever that may be. Probably out there on the corner of Richmond and Fondren. I don't know. That's a joke. But we're going to go for happy this year. So I wish you all the happiness and success in the things that you want to accomplish this year. I'm not going to say good luck because I know you will attain it. It's one step at a time. One step at a time. So what are you going to do today even to make you feel good and happy today? What are you thankful for? And my last note. Usually what I find is when you work in the service of others, you find you're happy. So what have you done? Not just your family and stuff like that, but what have you done? Okay, and one more thing. If there's a whole bunch of things that you've acquired that you don't need, how about today you just take the time to get rid of one of those things? It might be an old notebook that had a whole bunch of scribble in it. Now, if they're your plans for the future that will make you happy, keep it. But if it's just some, grades that you had when you was in 10th grade, maybe it's time to let it go, unless it motivates you to a bigger purpose. So I don't want to say get rid of some of those memories that might mean a lot to you. I just want to say, hey, maybe there's an old school VCR downstairs that needs to go. I just got rid of one of mine. It was hard to let it go, but who's using VCRs? Somebody bought it though. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Be happy this year. I wish you all the success and dreams that 2020 could even give you. And I will be talking to you soon, my friends.